Okay, I have been joined by pretty much everyone that has just played in that game. Starting with the victors for tonight, we have Team TC, or Team TC. Shut the fuck up, Bender777. We'll talk to the glorified leader and worst forwarder in the division, Pame. How did that go for you?
Pretty good. Well, we won, so must be pretty good.
Do you feel like there was any person in your team that did extremely well, carryingly so?
I definitely think it was the spy disguising as our team. He did pretty good for us.
Yeah, feeding you guys
helped us
points,
a few
getting those
times.
early kills in.
I think it was Flutter's right mouse button
But it worked.
pushed us over the edge.
To be honest, I think it was definitely better than Rockshockers because I'm pretty sure Rockshock would drop more Ubers than I ever have. And if he didn't drop the Ubers, he dropped the players.
Don't lie here.
Nah, man.
Yeah,
it's not impossible.
No.
Yeah, I did some stupid things.
Yeah, but so did Smashsonian and Ned.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm the demo. I'm going to overextend with no protection. Don't worry, guys, I got this.
Yeah.
That sounds like me.
To be honest, he did
No, yours was more, I'm going to rocket jump at their sniper and get headshot midair.
Oh, that was fucking awesome. Congrats to whoever the sniper was.
Actually, yeah,
That was
Ned.
Ned.
Good job, Ned.
I heard that you also had a broken hand, Shaz.
Yeah, I broke my hand playing basketball. It was man.
Are you sure it was basketball?
That story
Yeah.
is
Are you
true.
sure it
He punched
wasn't that
someone-
body?
He punched someone yesterday and their cheekbone was so hard his hand is now broken.
It was man.
Did you happen to get a punch up with Shauno? Because last I heard he went to jail for getting punch up.
What? No, he didn't. He went to jail because he robbed a corner store.
So it's
Sean
really
spends
story.
all day yelling at people
Oh,
in
God.
pugs, I think.
He told me in a pug that somebody was raping his wife and he made them a vegetable and got sent to jail.
There's a lot of stories about Shauna.
Personally, I like to
that
call
is-
him by his first name, Anarchy's Army,
Andy.
with alternating capitals.
I'm so confused right now.
Oh, it's just
I'll fill
it's
you
not
in
the
later,
player. Yeah,
Mustard.
yeah. The Brony can fill you in later.
He's got a really Australian accent.
Speaking of
Just to
which,
defend your advice.
I have a question for both of these teams. Or not a question, but a comment. More like, when I did this cast, I was promised that 90% of it would be making fun of bronies, but we spent the whole time making fun of Ned on Spy instead. I feel kind of robbed.
Oh, come on, there was plenty of pony puns in there too.
Parasite
I am
has like
sorry.
a notepad document filled with just jokes
Hey,
about hooves
hey.
and names.
Mustard, I am
To be
sorry.
perfectly
As-
honest,
Shut up, Chris.
at least we didn't spawn cap our own team.
Too pro.
You're never gonna live that down.
Mustard, I'm
Never.
very, very sorry that there were no pony jokes involved, and as a sign of my goodwill, I'm going to go come in a water bottle and I will mail it to you.
He's not kidding. I got one last
I
week.
feel physically sick.
Wow.
I
Well,
find
I'm
this
glad
surprisingly
I-
easy to masturbate to.
Conversation is truly terrible.
That's seriously horrible.
I'm out.
No, no,
Fuck you
no,
guys,
no,
man.
That's why I
Paracel's casting
I'm
Reddit
done.
R.
I'm done.
He's out of talent.
Tom, can you please ask them something?
Okay, so I suppose like the next question is for both teams. Actually, I'll put it open to both teams. What's the next step from here? Are you planning to stick around? Maybe have fun in Div 5 or Div 4? What's
Are
the
you going
future
to
look like for you
Disneyland?
two?
Oh,
thought
when we
we were
fucking
having fun.
basketball.
Next season we're hoping for around Div 4. We're gonna have a few team changes.
Sorry about that.
Bender. Yeah, hopefully we can get there. But yeah. Anyway, just people keep annoying me. I think Logic wants a shout out. Acedot is annoying me, and Random, he's a nub. That's pretty much it.
You do shout-outs at
normally
the
at the end.
I don't care. It's all good. I just chucked it in there now.
You're just never gonna
Logic
get a
is
shout out.
spamming
I'm
me
just
with
gonna
hate
skip
chits.
over you.
You're not getting any at the end.
In fact, I'm just gonna mute him there. We're done. We're done.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
Oh, I better
anything
send
else?
that off.
Actually, no. We need to know what PM are gonna do after this season.
We're going to get very drunk.
If Happy stays around, I stay around. I've
Pretty much.
sort of fallen in love, and it's weird.
Well, you certainly
Different
don't
for
like
me.
your demo, that's for sure.
Oh, he's big enough on his own.
Yeah, the current plan is go get drunk, and
I've
then
already
next,
started.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then next week start either cutting down or going up on our scrims depending on what people are in the mood for.
Yeah, that's actually pretty much the best thing about PM so far. We're a very social, like integrated sort of group. We get together for social meets, you know, IRL and stuff, and have a good time. So it really helps dealing with people's fuck-ups when you know them better than, you know, just some random.
When you know you're bigger than them.
That reminds me. I heard a rumor about one of these two teams taking Tomminess out to a nice dinner.
Yeah,
that was us.
That's us.
I would fly down for that if I had the money. I would.
Yeah, but anybody in Melbourne who is really desperate to come out for dinner next Tuesday, hit me up.
Next Tuesday.
Can I come to dinner? And that was the Melbourne while I was driving down.
Sorry, no ponies allowed.
Sorry, bronies are exempt.
Unless you bring your own hay.
Bring your own bottle.
That's all about semen.
The semen will be supplied.
Okay, done deal.
Alright, so, I don't know, let's move on to probably the final part of this
No,
game.
there's still Eps. Eps might have questions.
Eps, you have a question. Eps.
Eps, are you alive?
Yeah. I'm thinking.
Well, don't let it hurt too hard.
I don't have any questions.
Okay.
Wonderful, good job.
Well, I actually don't want to ask you guys any more questions in case we get any more bottles filled with semen.
Keep arriving at my door.
Jokes, I don't know. This cast has really just become so painful.
On the topic of next season, we're looking to refine Pame's W key, so we might be able to get Div 1 with his forwarding strats.
If he wants to watch a really good scout, should watch Snowblind. His
Godblade.
hopping skills are the best.
Actually, to elaborate on what Yulster just said, we are currently in the process of designing a keyboard that will electrocute Payne with very high voltage every time he touches S.
No, all you have to do is get like a macro keyboard and bind like all the keys to W.
We've got one, and every time he presses S, it's bound to explode.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I started that.
No, I did that to fucking Frost at Respawn last time.
Bro, don't even talk to me about it. I wrote his config.
I have a question for one of these teams. So when you guys tried doing a really cute little NG strat on Gravel Pit Point C involving the teleporter, I heard Farisar get all aflutter with excitement. He seemed really happy that you were putting one of his schemes.
Not even my scheme, it was a bender.
That was actually my scheme. I stratted probably Gravel Pit for a couple of hours, sat down with a...
And that's what you came up with, a retarded NG strat when you had advantage.
It worked perfectly.
It worked perfectly right up until the point that you had uber advantage and then your medic dropped it.
I was about to say, there's a certain point where Farisar
drop it.
Oh yeah.
You dropped it. If you dropped it any more, you would have been Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. But it still worked, even with a drop of Uber. That's how good it was.
If Snoop Dogg dropped it anymore, it'd be Farisar.
Oh, ouch.
And if it got dropped anymore, it'd be a bottle of horse cum.
Nice.
And if it got dropped anymore, it'd be dubstep.
Yeah, I think we should finally get to the final portion
I think we should. This is getting really bad. So starting with the man who carried the team on his back, a Bender 777. Any last words?
Yeah! Just like to give a few shout outs, guys, to the team that believe in themselves and rose from 5th to 4th. That consists of Minato, Yulster, Shuz, Flutter, Pame, Ace Dot, Orange, and also Random.
Ace Dot.
And Chrome Spray and Slots and whoever else bothered to join our roster.
Never saw them.
This entire fuck up of the
Also,
season.
Flux, Spaceman, Necrosis, Eps, Randy, and my new team, Cough Cough, starting after this. Tara, she's a pro med. Tominus and Farisar. Tonberry, Flake, Kevin / Catone, and Crowy. And finally, all of the PM team for their epic matches. Oh, and also the pro listeners.
Can I wake up now?
There is no self-promotion in that.
What are you known on the interwebs?
Everyone should search like a Bender 777.
Look up his DeviantArt, it's really good.
On to fine art.
Anyway, where are we up to? Duom.
I'd like to thank the Academy, my local gardener, and Spottles 31, and that's about it.
And lots of weed to help your sniper aim.
Steady aim, boys. Doctor's remedy.
Moving on to the Brody for Div 6. Flutter guy.
That's me! Well, first off, I'd like to thank Mustard Overlord for graciously accepting a bottle full of my semen. Thank you very much, that means a lot to me. And shout-outs. Give a shout-out to Ace, Random, Chrome, Spray. I'm missing someone. Yeah, I'm missing someone, whoever I said before. This guy, Abender77 for the win, who keeps messaging me on Steam that it is an actual Abender. He keeps wanting a shout out, whoever you are, shout out to you.
That's random.
It's random.
Oh, it's random. I already gave you a shout out. Owen, shout out to him too. Shout out to the Div6 admins, STR and Million Monkey, for running this. We made you proud, Million Monkey. We ran a heavy most of the time in Fire. Oh, thank you. Just interrupt my shout out. I don't interrupt yours.
You should restart the whole thing.
New post-match interviews. And I'll call that it. Shout out to everyone that puts up with our bullshit.
Fuck. Moving on to Happy.
I'm looking forward
Hey
to
guys.
the first car.
Thanks to Kidders for getting me into TF2 comp in the first place and letting me play it casually without getting too mad. Thanks the same to Pyrex. Additionally to Miso, Katone, and Deet. Thanks for your support, guys. And also thanks to Gunblade and Multi for giving us lots of laughs.
And on to resident baked expert, Mini.
Yeah, shout out to Random, because he's spamming me.
I swear to God, if you guys keep giving shout-outs to this spastic called Random, I will end this right here.
No. Shout out to Random.
Keep doing it.
And Ace, because they spam me as well. And Brits, because they just added me. Yeah, Ace, you got it. Ace, yeah. Stop spamming me. And just everyone. And Ace again. There we go.
Okay, moving on. Payne. I would talk to Payne.
Oh,
but he's
and
not.
Randy. Don't kill me, Randy.
Who the fuck is Random if he's not Randy?
No, Randy.
Yeah, but who's
MG
Random?
hero.
Random.
Is that the guy who beat the other guy in the MG?
Yeah.
I thought that was Randy.
Yeah, that was Randy. I
So
said
Randy
Randy.
is Random.
No, Random.
Who's
no.
Random?
No,
Random.
no.
Random
that is an
is
insult to
different.
Random.
Just move on.
Jesus Christ.
Nah.
Where are we? We're on Payne. I better bloody unmute him. What do you want, Payne? Come on.
What? I was just wanting to be unmuted.
No, I'm just gonna mute you again. Anyway, I'll move on to Cryo.
Shout out to everyone from Respawn, especially Squid, for being awesomely, awesome. George, yeah, Squid, pace up. George, Bateman, who is a spoon made of milk, and DM for being fantastic over the season, even though they only played minimal games. To Ice for being the world's best bench warmer ever. And to everyone who participated in Div 6, especially our Mother Duck.
And we have Ruckshocker.
I guess I'm kind of the loner of Ozfort. I don't really know too many people anymore, but I guess a shout out goes to Dicko for, being mates. He's awesome. Thanks to the rest of the team for getting me back into this game. It's been a couple of years. Shout out actually goes to Subtle for helping us out with talking, etc. Running us through a few different things and sort of getting us up to scratch and some of the crap we're doing wrong. I mean, we still did it wrong, but at the same time, now I understand we're doing it wrong. Yeah, and a shout out to Batman for pretty much medding the entire season where I was off being my lazy ass, and just a sorry to the rest of the team for not being sober all the time. But, yeah.
It makes you a better medic.
I like to think it does. But they don't know any difference, so...
You done?
Yeah.
Cool. Moving on to Shuz.
Yeah, first shout-outs to Monato's Bong. We couldn't have done without you, buddy.
Yeah.
And shout-outs to Ferris. Your casting's been awesome, buddy.
Thanks.
Big shout-outs to that spastic we're not supposed to give shout-outs to, Random. Ace.
Oh, what a beast.
Biggest bench warmer in Oz. Jaxie for being the biggest pimp, and I'm happy with my payment. Chrysosaurus. I'm sorry I let you down, buddy. I didn't get that triple you asked for. And yeah, shout outs to my doctor, because fucked my hand up. Swag.
Okay, moving on to best demo in Div 6, Smashsonian.
Yeah, just firstly, I'd like to give a shout out to George Clooney. He's been a huge, huge player for us all season and really solid. Shame he couldn't play tonight due to Shuz's party life. But shout out to Clooney for that. Shout out to Langer for making MGE, without which Payne wouldn't be the player he is today. And yeah, shout out to all the PM boys, all the TC boys. It was a great match. Really enjoyed playing it. And to Sty and Million Monkey for running Div 6. It was wonderful. Thanks.
Okay, moving on to the last player, Yulster.
Shout out to everyone in Div 6 for the great season. Shout out to the admins for their really hard work and, you know, just doing it for everyone else. And A-Stot because he wants one.
Awesome, short and sweet.
One. Oh yeah, missed one shout out. Shout out to Putty for
no, fuck Putty.
helping us out a bit with some holds and stuff. So
That's actually what Smith said.
No. Anyway, moving on to the casters, we'll start with Epps. Anything?
Okay. Shout out to Spaceman, Shooter, Geo, you, Terrasar buddy, and Tom for letting me cast. And a Bender for being a fucking big mate, and EPZ because his name's similar to mine and he asked me to. And shout out to Big Mate Gaming, soon to be sponsored by Intel. We're working our way up in the 4v4 cost ladder. Look out.
Awesome, and our foreign correspondent, Mustard Overlord, resident spawn camper.
Okay, shout out to my own spawn. I love you. Shout out to Communist, who I moved to backup on my team and then moved to backup to the backup on my team. Shout out to everyone who's actually kinda sorta on my team. Team Genital Swords. Forward I am right now. Swarth, Mela, Che, Stinger, who are the other dudes? Amatron, Blur. Shout out to Yuki, who I absolutely fucking shat on in our match, true story. Get better, Australia. No, I love you. You guys are great. Shout out to Div 6 for being entertaining as fuck. Shout out to you guys for having me at 8 in the morning. Shout out to everyone. Rest in peace, MCA. Okay.
Awesome. Tom.
I don't really have any shout outs.
God, thank fuck.
Yeah, okay. Shout out to Parasar for being and Cruz. Shout out to American Cruz, who played on the team I was on for a little while. Pretty
Crust.
cool guy.
I believe it's Crust.
I pronounce it Cruz.
Oh wait, are you done? Are you gonna
Anyway, I'm done.
Okay, I just want to wrap it all up by saying thank you guys for a short grand final and that we haven't been here all fucking night. Thanks for a good season from all of Div 6. You guys have been absolutely amazing. I hope you all stick around and keep playing TF2 because you're pretty much all a fantastic bunch apart from Pame. Thanks to STI and Million Monkey for being really helpful and coordinating with me when needed. And yeah, for Epsom Mustard Overlord for coming along. And Tom for actually casting with me throughout the season and giving me someone to make fun of, Helen Keller.
And me.
Oh wait,
Shut the
before
fuck
you go,
up, you stupid pony.
Before you go, Ferris, does that mean we get that like pretty little picture next to our name in Oz Fortress?
What, the little
Fuck, I don't know. Do we get a picture?
trophy?
Fuck yeah.
You get the trophy, yeah, you won.
Oh, I'll take that.
Anyway, get the fuck out of my mumble.
Love you, Tom.
What? With you saying that Div 6 have been such a great bunch, does this mean no longer fuck you Smithsonian?
No, we're still gonna abuse you.
Actually, no. This last like 10 minutes, I've been doodling on my Spider-Man picture and fuck you, Prior X.
Nice.
You said doodle.
Can't wait to see it.
The tides have changed.
Anyway, get the fuck out of my mumble.